Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dress like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it on, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Yeah, you do. Steve Harvey got a radio show, but like I said the other day, you got something too, though, don't you? God done something wonderful for you. You just got to thank him for it. You know, in the midst of all this going on in my life and in your life, you know, I always use myself as an example because, that way I guarantee 100% I know what I'm talking about. Here's the situation. You know, with everything that's going on in my life and all the things I'm asking God for, in the midst of a taxing and a very trying situation that's very challenging for me right now, man, God just keeps on surprising me. He keeps doing things. And I want you to look at your life for a second. Let's make two columns here. Let's make a column of all the things you want from God. You know, just do that throughout the course of the day. You know, run down a list of all the things you're asking God for, all the things you're praying for, the things you aspire to, your dreams, your visions, whatever it is. Just make a column, a list of all those things. Let's make 3 lists. And then the second list, I want you to make a list of everything that you've been asking God for. So I guess that could be a little bit of the same. But this third list, I want you to do a checkoff point. I want you to make a list of everything that God has given you that you've asked him for. Just think about it like that for a second. I may be explaining it a little wrong right now, but I'm gonna pull it together for you. Make a list of everything you're asking God for. Just list it. You know, it's okay. It's a dream board. You can call it that. I got one. It's a vision board. You know, everybody's got something you hope for. Make a list. Now, I want you to make another list of everything you've asked God for that he's given you already. See, this is a good list because sometimes, and what I've been guilty of, and maybe you too, in my request list on my dream board, I keep focusing so hard sometimes on what I'm yet to receive. I keep focusing so hard on what I hope he gives me. I keep focusing so hard on the things that are yet not fulfilled in my life that sometimes as he starts checking off my wish list, the things I've asked for in the past that have come to pass that he's given me, I sometimes in praying for what I want forget to thank him for what he's done for me. And I'm currently in the middle of that situation. And this morning when I woke up, I just got on my knees this morning and I quit tripping for a second. I said, man, hey, God, you know what? I really do need all them things I'm asking for. And I really am believing that you're going to give it to me. But in the meantime, though, man, have I overlooked some important details here. I had to really look at what he's done for me. I mean, look, man, take yourself out of it personally and look. Boy, you can leave yourself in it however you want to be. Some people can't do that. So just leave yourself in it then. But, man, I started looking at the I part of me. And I started looking around at what's happening overall. Like, man, he has kept my family together. In spite of the attempts to tear it apart. I look at all of that. I look at how he's blessing my children with the desires of their heart, which I pray for my kids. You know, I want my kids to have a better life than I've had. I really, really do. I don't want them to take as long as it took me to get it together. I really, really don't. I'm trying to say, hey, man, if you go to college, this is what you can be. Don't do like your father did. Don't go 3 years, drop out, throw yourself into a spiral, and then got to start scratch all over again. You know, and for the most part, so far, you know, they're doing quite well of it. You know, they're getting kicked around a little bit, but that's life. I started thinking of the blessings that he's helped me overcome with some of the previous mistakes I've made in relationships in my life. And then I started looking about the things he's blessed me with that I've been asking him for. But since I've moved on from it, I forgot to keep thanking him, because I got to always thank God for a roof over my head, because guess what? When I was asking for the roof and I didn't really have it, then he gave me one. Now, since he gave it to me, I'm just cool now? I can't ever go back to him and go, hey, man, I really do appreciate this roof over my head, because there was a time when I was living in a car. But see, so every morning I wake up, I got to remember the fact that I have a home now. Because I got to look back and go, man, that was time, Steve, when you didn't have no home. But see, we forget what God has done for us. Because in our column, the want column, the need column, we oftentimes forget for the columns and the check marks that he's already fulfilled in our life. You've got to take inventory every now and then, daily if possible. But I know we humans, we're not going to do that. I don't. But you've got to take inventory of your life to say, hey, what has God done for me? You know, and remember something else, too. Change is good, but change is challenging. Accept the challenge that it is. Look, a lot of you come up to me all the time and say, Steve, man, thank you, man. Boy, you in the morning, man, I really be needing that. Well, like I done said it 100 times, but I'm going to say it again. Y'all, I be needing it too. You know, you understand? Sometimes what God is dealing with me is for me. But now I'm in a sharing position where I can open up, and if I just quit being so about me and become a little bit more transparent, I can, maybe some of me that's happening to me is happening to you, and you could see some of this in me. That's why I use myself as an example, because man, I'm catching it too. Y'all, I ain't perfect either. So for those of you that come up to me and say that, I want you to understand these talks in the morning, man, this is important for me. Because, man, I need these conversations from God. I need God to continue to strengthen me, to show me the way, to help me understand what's happening to me. And see, as we've all, those of you who have made the decision to change, to become a better person, a better woman, a better boy, a better girl, a better man, for those of you who've made the decision to change is a challenge. And accept the challenge, because it's going to come. Because right out of that, here come the haters. Here they come. People you don't even know, discussing your life and your change. If God see you really, really mean what you say, in spite of what they say about you, God will raise you above the fray. He'll keep promoting you. He'll keep blessing you. He'll keep moving you up. He will use you as a show-off point. He'll show you off, man. He'll make you look good to people, man, who wish you'd fall all day long. And so to all your haters they end up just watching you rise, man. They will watch you continue to grow. That's what God will do for you, man. You can fool the world, but you can't fool God. God know your heart. He know your every thought, man.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is here. Another day, another opportunity, another blessing from God, a moment of favor in your life. I'm talking about in your life specifically. You have something to be grateful for today. Don't overlook it. Don't let it go by. You woke up this morning because he shook you. It was not your alarm clock. Oh, it went off, but he got to shake you to wake you to hear it. It's a lot of alarm clocks going off this morning. Ain't nobody going to answer. We in the chosen one. We here. Man, I'm glad about that. Ain't God good? Yeah, he is. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Junior, Baby Stash, and legend that is Nephew Tommy.
Yeah.
B Stash, what's going on with
Baby
your boys
Stash.
coming in and
Okay.
looking, and a goatee? Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to call you Junior no more. I'll think of something, don't we?
Yeah. Stash right now, though. But, what's you most proud of about your life? And do you ever give yourself enough credit? Because I think sometimes you be real hard on yourself.
That's true, but I don't give myself credit. Be honest with you, I give all my credit to God. I'm being real. I do it all the time. Am I proud of myself? Yeah, for hanging in there, for fighting back, for getting up every time they knocked me down.
Yeah.
Every time they thought they had their foot on my neck, I got up. Every single time. I ain't never laid there, man. I ain't never laid there. I ain't never let them beat me. Because you know what, man? I'm really unbeatable.
Come on, man.
I'm unbeatable.
I love that.
You can't beat me. It's impossible for you to beat me because I know who I am. But more importantly, I know whose I am. See, you can't beat me now. There's nothing you can do with me because I belong to the Most High and I'm covered. I'm under his wings of protection. You see my T-shirt I got on?
Oh, say covered, yeah.
Covered. I'm covered by God, man. It's nothing you can do with me. Try as you will or may. Go ahead, take your best shot. And I'm most proud that he has afforded me that relationship. Now you got to seek it. You got to seek a relationship with God. And I strongly suggest everybody do it because I'm telling you right now, if you're trying to live in this world without God, you're not going to make it. You ain't that nice.
Period.
Boy.
Period. Boy, it's something gonna come up that's bigger than you've ever seen before. And I don't know what you're gonna do. So, yeah, I'm proud of myself, but I give all the credit to God. And, I'm just, I'm grateful that he picked me. Man, he chose me.
Yeah.
To be this one right here. That's why I call myself the one and only. I ain't bragging. I'm just really am the one and only. Ain't no more. They threw this model away in 1957. They made this one and they cracked the model. God said you were going to be the one and only, and I'm his.
Oh, okay.
What?
Thank you, guys. Coming up.
I'm in, Shirley.
After the hour, no. We'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Folks, there are a lot of reasons to like Hyundai. Hyundai's done a lot to support American consumers. I mean, they announced their investment of $21 billion in the United States over the next 3 years that will expand manufacturing and create more jobs for Americans.
And they just announced that they will not be raising MSRP through June 2nd, no matter what. Call 562-314-4603 for more details.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Let's run it back, Shirley. This right here is I want to date your mama. Your
Wait,
mama.
what?
Yeah. Hey, Hey, mamas need love too. All right.
I'll slap you so hard.
Wow.
What did you say, Steve?
I will slap you so hard. Boy.
I want to date your mama. All right.
Man, you better get
Put your mama on the phone. All right, let's go, Cat Dog. I want to date your mama.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Miss Burns. This is James. This is her son. How you doing, man? My name is Gordon. I just recently joined the church, man, within the last month, and I was trying to get in touch with Miss Burns. One of the members gave me a number, but I guess they must have gave me the wrong number, I guess. Is this a home number, or what is this? Hold up. Who is this again? My name is Gordon. I'm a new member at the church. Yeah. Is this your number? Yeah, man, this is my phone number. I'm James. I'm her son. Oh, that's your mom. Okay, that's your mother. Right. All right. Well, yeah, my bad, man. I was trying to get in touch with Miss Burns. Now, do you have a cell or a home number somewhere I can get in touch with Miss Burns? Wait, tell me. Your name is what? Gordon. I just joined the church, man, so I might not have met you yet, James. Okay. Well, God bless you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Is there any way I could get your mom's home number from you? I mean, you just joined the church. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to talk to her. I mean, is there a message I could pass on to her, though? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to see if it's all right for me to take her out. I've been seeing her for the last... Hold up. Tell me, now, you were just saying that you were a new member to the church, and somebody gave you, or they were attempting to give you my mother's number, and you're asking me if you could take her out, man? Well, I wasn't asking you. I thought I had her phone number. I guess they gave me your number by mistake. That's my reason for calling. I thought I was going to get her. I want to take her out, maybe to dinner or something. Well, I'll be quite honest, man. I just came back home from overseas from fighting and everything, man. And, my pops just passed away not too long ago, and I ain't too keen on my mama going out with somebody. And besides, you don't even sound like you her age. She in her 60s, man. How old are you, man? I'm 36. Get the hell out of here. How old, man? I'm 36. I'm 34. What the is you doing? You do realize my mom is pushing 60, right? Well, you know what, man? I look at it like James, right? James, I look at it like it's, age ain't nothing but a number, man. It's what's in your heart, man, and how you carry yourself, Yeah, but so my mom, but my mom ain't no cougar like that, and I know she ain't coming after you. All right, now, I remember her telling me that she trying some new things at this church, but going out with some that's 30, how old are you? You a baby, man. I'm 36, dude. Man, you like my brother or something, man. Ain't nowhere in the world my mama gonna be dating. Okay, James, let me say this, man. First of all, I didn't even know I was calling you. Second of all, I'm calling to speak with her. I'm not calling trying to get permission from you. Miss Burns is a grown woman. Miss Burns can decide. Whoa. Talking about, I don't think you heard me, man. I just came back from fighting overseas. My pops passed away not too long ago. I am the man of the house. Let's get that straight right now, all right? I don't care if I'm still living at home or not. I'm the man of this house, all right? You calling to ask my mama on a date? Okay. You might as well just stick to church, dog, because, as I said, be blessed. But it ain't going to be no blessing from me to you. I tell you that right now. Okay, I'm not looking for a blessing from you at all, brother. You might want to look for a blessing. But I respect the fact that you've been overseas and you've been fighting for this country, okay? But if I decide I want to speak to Miss Burns about going out, I think Miss Burns has every right to decide if she would like to go out with Gordon or not. And Gordon wants to take her out. Hold the up. Look, bro, I don't care how old you say you are, all right? Number one, you too young, as I already mentioned, all right? This ain't going down with you and my mama. Straight up. Hey, man, that's for your mama to decide. No. You bringing up my mama, you letting the word your mama come out your mouth again, that's going to get you up, all right? I don't know where you from. I don't give a how old you are. I'm 36, man. I know what church my mama go to, and it ain't going to be her and you. You ain't going to be asking her out, all right? I don't give a what it takes. I would show up on Sunday, catch your in the pulpit or wherever you're going to be sitting, in the back, in the choir. It don't matter. Something is going down. You will not gonna get with my mama like that. You got that?
That's up for your mama to decide. If your mama want to go out with me to have dinner, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I'm deciding it right now. It ain't gonna happen. I told you before. Be blessed or get your whooped. You got two choices, all right? I didn't fight overseas 3 years to come back and also deal with my daddy dying and then come back. Man, I'm suffering from PSD, dog. I don't know what the I'm gonna do unless you want to get it like that.
You suffer from what?
A PSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, and I will release all that on you. You got that? I don't play that.
Hey, man, listen, I don't want no trouble.
It don't matter to me. You can catch it.
Okay, look, man, listen. I ain't trying to have no trouble out you, man. All I'm finna say is this right here. I'll talk to your mom on Sunday, okay?
You ain't gonna talk to me. Are you not hearing me, man?
Okay.
I'm going crazy right now.
Okay, can I say this? Can I say one more thing to you, man, before you explode?
You ain't got nothing else to say.
I got one more thing before you explode, man. Is you listening?
Yeah, man.
James?
What?
Hey, man, I want to tell you this, man. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your mama got me to prank phone call you.
Get the out of here. This who?
Hey, man, this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Your mama told me, she said, my son been overseas. He been fighting. I'm glad to have him home. She said, we got to get him back in the spirit of laughing.
Man, my mama, are you kidding me, man?
We got you good.
We listen to this show overseas, man.
First of all, I got to say thank you for fighting for this country. I want to ask you one more thing. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, nothing but the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You get it overseas and in the States, dog. Thanks, man.
And there it is. I'd be stupid some more than another hour.
Oh, we know. That's a guarantee right there. All right. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Folks, there are a lot of reasons to like Hyundai. Hyundai's done a lot to support American consumers. I mean, they announced their investment of $21 billion in the United States over the next 3 years that will expand manufacturing and create more jobs for Americans.
And they just announced that they will not be raising MSRP through June 2nd, no matter what. Call 562-314-4603 for more details.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Reverend Al Sharpton met with the CEO of Target about the ongoing, Target boycott. Shannon Sharpe is named in a $50 million sexual assault lawsuit by an ex-girlfriend. And Drake has amended his lawsuit against Kendrick Lamar. That is all coming up at the top of the hour. Yeah, but right now it is time for us to ask the CLO. This runs from Naya in Decatur, CLO. Naya writes, I dated a guy for almost 3 years, and he told me that he didn't want to get married. We broke up. Now he's getting married to someone else this fall. He wants to smooth things over with me. So should I meet with him or wish him well and block him?
What you want to meet with him for? He told you he didn't want to get married. Then he married somebody else. What you didn't hear was the clear message that I don't want to marry you. See, when a man tells you, listen to me, ladies, a man will try not to hurt you directly. So he'll say, I don't want to get married. But what he's really saying to you is, I don't want to marry you. Because why else would he say that? He's just telling you he don't want to marry you. Then he went off and married somebody else. Now he want to smooth it over. But why would you entertain this?
Right.
Because all you going to do now is be offered the role of mistress. That's what's going to happen.
Wow. That's step 2, huh?
Yeah, if you can take this.
Keyword 2.
Yeah. That's all this is. So, I mean, block him and go on about your business. He married somebody else. What he going to explain to you? Do you think a man I'm really sorry I wasted your time? Men don't do that. That ain't.
Yeah. Okay.
He just doesn't want to be the bad guy. Is that what it is?
Hello.
Bam.
He doesn't want to hurt you directly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to crush you.
So, right. So, that's the good side of us.
Gee, thanks.
Best we got.
All right.
Sorry.
Moving on to Jericho in Toledo. Jericho writes, I've been arguing with my wife over a text that she got from our son's barber. He knows how to get in touch with me if he needs anything, but he texted my wife instead to tell her our son left his glasses. Fellas, should I go have a talk with him? Okay, let's hear this one.
Well, Jericho, there's a couple
First
of
of all,
questions.
come on, man, that's bothering you.
I was
know that's bothering
thinking
you.
he was at least 80.
The barber.
But if your son left his glasses down at the barber shop, I'm assuming he's a teenager or something.
Mr. Jericho. Jericho Jr.
Yeah, but now let me say this, though. Here is the thing. How does the barber have your wife's number? I don't understand that unless y'all son is young, and you drop him off to the barbershop and you say, if anything happens, call either one of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm sure go along with that.
I'm assuming that's how he has a number. Mm-hmm. No, he just texts her. Now, he got your number, but he texts her. Mm-hmm. Now, you can run up, Jericho, listen to me. Don't run up on this man down at his shop. A lot of stuff be under them capes. Do not run up on this man down at his shop, accusing him of something he didn't do. Now, listen to me. If the text were anything other than, hey, your son left his glasses, then I understand. But that's all you got. Mm-hmm. Don't run up on this man because he said, hey, what you asking her about the glasses for? Bro, you gave me both the numbers. And you know what? He could have just texted the number, not realizing it was her or you, and just said, hey, your son left his glasses. Yeah. It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it.
Okay. So notice he addressed the fellas. Should I go have a talk with him? Because you guys are always talking about ridedownthere.com and all
but this ain't a ridedownthere.com moment.
I ain't fighting nobody named Jericho at all.
Why not, Thomas? Why not, Thomas?
No, he got the Lord on his side.
Uh-huh.
He got the Lord right, Junior.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, moving on to Carl in Hackensack. Carl says, I'm dating a female that drinks socially and loves to hang out. If we go to dinner, she wants to go to a lounge afterward, then to an after-hour spot, and then invite people back to her house. Ooh. This is almost every weekend. Is this a red flag?
What you think? Bro, what you think?
If you gotta ask.
Go to dinner, go to a club after that, then go to an after spot, and then have people come over. Uh-huh. Is that a red flag? It ain't. You standing in the middle of the flag.
It's on fire.
Yeah, bruh. I mean,
waving it.
Bruh, she got too much going on, man. She got to get some of this out her system. She's not ready. She ain't ready to settle down. She likes activity. Mm-hmm. She's one of them people that's always seeking fun. She needs to be stimulated to have fun.
And doesn't want to be alone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Activity.
Party all the
time. Go
time.
here. Let's do this.
It's going to wear her down, boy. She going to look old way for her time.
Wow.
Do the after party.
After party. After the party. After the after party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speakeasies. All right. Last one, Steve. This is from Paula in Anniston. Paula writes, my boyfriend invited my dad to my birthday party after I told him my parents don't mix well. My dad brought his wife. My mom said she'll never forgive us for inviting my dad, and she stormed out. Why can't my mom move on with her life?
Why did your husband invite...
Boyfriend.
Why your boyfriend invited daddy? Yeah, and he brought his wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, listen.
The mom got mad.
And the mom got mad, probably, because the reason for the divorce could be his ways. Now he gonna bring one of his ways to the who is now his wife.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now the mother says she not gonna forgive who?
Them. Her daughter and her boyfriend. She said she'll never forgive us for inviting my dad, and she stormed out.
I think your boyfriend should go over to your mom and apologize. Yeah. And just say, hey, look, it's my bad. I did it, not your daughter. I did it because I didn't know the gravity of the situation. I had no idea he'd bring his wife. I was just trying to bring both of her parents over for my girl's birthday. Mm-hmm. It was an honest mistake. I'm really, really sorry. Please forgive us. I didn't do it to hurt you. The boyfriend gotta go over there and lay that apology down. Cause you do owe the woman an apology.
Yeah, if she lets him in, because she said she'll never forgive him.
Wow.
Well, but she got to open up, though. Mama, come on now, you old.
What if they get married? What? Mama not going to go to the wedding? The daddy can't go to the wedding?
That's what I'm saying. Right. Mama, you need to let this go. You getting old. You don't need to carry this. You already ain't got no husband. Now you ain't going to have no kids.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Target CEO Brian Cornell reportedly called a meeting with Reverend Al Sharpton to discuss boycotts against Target after Reverend Sharpton released this statement saying, if an election determines your commitment to fairness, then fine. You have a right to withdraw from us, but then we have a right to withdraw from you. Reverend Sharpton told CNBC that he was interested to see if Target CLO CEO was willing to confirm its commitment to the black community and reaffirm a previous pledge to support black-owned businesses. After the meeting, Reverend Sharpton posted on Instagram that the meeting was, quote, very constructive and candid. Sharpton also stated that he would inform allies, including Reverend Jamal Bryant, of the discussion with Target CEO. Since the meeting, Pastor Jamal Bryant says now that the 40-day Target fast is over, black consumers should still continue to boycott Target since the Target has not made any changes. Yeah, so it's still on, according to Bishop Bryant. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? Can I just say this? I think.
What you think?
Well, go ahead, Steve.
I think even though Al Sharpton has been at this longer in terms of an activist, mm-hmm. I think Jamal Bryant may be a little bit in his feelings because they didn't meet with him.
Oh, okay.
And he's probably wanting the credit for being the biggest contributor to this, which I can't argue that he's not. Mm-hmm. And when they met with Al Sharpton, but not with Jamal Bryant, he will be in his feelings some kind of way because this was, so to speak, his baby. Mm-hmm. Al Sharpton is a shaker and a mover and can get things done. And I think it's time for us to collaborate, the Jamal Bryants and the Al Sharpton, so we can have a point of action. What hurts us most in our community is when we go our separate ways. Yeah. We have got to do something we've never done before. Unify. Mm-hmm. That's been the hardest thing for our community to do. And so it's, and Al Sharpton reached out to tell Jamal Bryant, but Jamal Bryant say, well, even though the 40-day fast is over, we should continue because they still in his ways. He may have a very, very valid point. Mm-hmm. But Al Sharpton as a leader and Jamal Bryant as a leader of some people should get together.
Come together.
And get a consensus. Mm-hmm. And then bring it to the people collectively and stop all this individual going down here and coming out with your own version of it when you're asking all of us to do something.
Yeah. Well, at least all of us stuck together in the Target boycott itself. That we did.
Not all of us.
Well, all of us. We're not talking about the people on this show.
We got, I don't know. We got somebody on this show I ain't really sure about. You tell Mississippi she can't go to Target, you might just cut her left foot off.
All right. Moving on. This is a serious story. I'm sure you guys know about this. Shannon Sharpe, host of Club Shay Shay, is being sued for $50 million by an unnamed woman that is accusing him of sexually violating her during their rocky but consensual 2-year relationship. The 13-page lawsuit was filed in Nevada on Sunday and accuses Shannon Sharpe of assault, sexual assault, battery, sexual battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. He is also accused of recording their sexual encounters and sharing the videos with others. According to the lawsuit, they met back in 2023 at a gym in LA, and the plaintiff is 30 years younger than Sharpe. The lawsuit alleges that Sharpe was controlling and verbally abusive, and when the plaintiff tried to distance herself from Sharpe in October of last year, he forced himself on the plaintiff. And in January of this year, according to the lawsuit, Sharpe went to the plaintiff's house and violently sexually assaulted her again. The unnamed plaintiff is being represented by attorney Tony Busby. Sharpe's attorney issued a statement on his behalf, calling the plaintiff's allegations BS, and shared graphic messages that allegedly came from his accuser, and those messages back up Sharpe's side of the story. Wow.
This is, Busby is just
that's
everywhere. Every time we
see, that for me draws a red flag. This guy, Tony Busby, man, if he's an opportunist, and if he can find a way to capitalize on a celebrity and bring them down for some money, he gonna take it.
He's doing it.
Now I've read.
So they didn't contact him.
I've read the text exchanges that allegedly come from this victim
from the plaintiff and Sharpe.
Yeah, they are graphic. They are graphic.
The receipts are graphic. Yeah.
Here's my opinion of this, and I'm not passing judgment either way. My opinion is this. I get concerned when I hear things like this because let's suppose this turns out to be false. I'm just saying, let's just suppose. This is a hypothetical. If this turns out to be false, see, the damage to this man's career, brand, and image is done. And then what happens when you find out that this was a consensual relationship for 2 years, and according to those that everything, now I'm not saying nothing happened. I don't know. I'm not passing judgment. I'm just saying let's if this works out to where he's proven not guilty, the person, yeah, man, because now you come in here and you slander this guy. And look, it's no telling what's going to happen behind this. Because once you turn it into this, ESPN might have to have a say-so. The podcast people might have to have a say-so, And so I'm concerned about that.
All right.
We need to do a thorough investigation, though. Just because receipts are there doesn't mean she's not telling the truth.
What is they making videos for? What is that?
All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, Kanye is back in the news. He has made his most shocking revelation yet and is dropping a new song to highlight it. We'll talk about that right after this. Kanye.
Man.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Folks, there are a lot of reasons to like Hyundai. Hyundai's done a lot to support American consumers. I mean, they announced their investment of $21 billion in the United States over the next 3 years that will expand manufacturing and create more jobs for Americans.
And they just announced that they will not be raising MSRP through June 2nd, no matter what. Call 562-314-4603 for more details.
Kanye West took his theatrics to a whole new level this week when he shared a startling confession. Kanye, or Ye, was teasing his new song. It's called Cousins. It's on X, where he teased it, and he described it by saying, this song is called Cousins. It's about my cousin that is locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Moving on. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. Then Kanye wrote this shocker, guys. He says, my name is Ye, and I performed oral on my cousin till I was 14. Now, Kanye said it in his own way, of course. I mean, he was very graphic.
His cousin is a dude.
Yes, he is. And he sent the tweet out. Yeah. But nothing Kanye does, I mean, especially of late, has shocked us. But this one right here is pretty shocking. And why he put it on a record, I don't know.
Is he possibly just off his medication? Could that be the situation? Could it be off his medicine?
I don't know, Tommy, but
you know, Kanye, I think he really needs mental health. Mental health help.
Yeah. That's
and
pretty
this
clear.
right here, first of all, you're a father. You have children. Everything you do,
Man.
you're affecting your children.
Everything. Listen.
I don't want to hear this record at all. I don't want to hear
exactly.
You have to be a person, famous or not, but you have to be a person that is willing to seek wise counsel. You got to hear somebody. I've been around him before, and he talks, and when anybody tries to interject, no, listen to me. This is what I'm saying. And bruh, you got to listen. I was sitting in a room with him one time, and I was just looking at the room going, man, y'all ain't gonna say nothing? Cause he was talking about releasing a song about Michelle Obama entitled Michelle Obama Ain't My Mama.
Yeah,
he said it at the Trillium Studios. I reached over and pulled his pants and said, no, man, you ain't finna do that. I said, bro, you out your mind? You already having trouble with your fan base, but you gonna turn every black woman in this nation against you. You can't do that like that. And I looked at these other people, I said, hey man, y'all ain't saying nothing. Oh, that's Ye, man, do like you wanna do. No, y'all ain't saying nothing. Listen, man, you can't. This right here, I ain't even got no comment on this, because I don't even know where this coming from. Really, man, you just need a big brother or uncle. Say, hey, come here. The F you doing?
He needs
F wrong with you. Take that tweet down, you kids watching this. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, your children. And what about when they go to school and, you know.
What is wife doing, man? Your wife supposed to help you. His wife ain't.
He parading around
She's under his spell.
Brainwashed her.
She's under his spell, for sure.
Yes.
All right. Guys, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, a side chick showed up at her deceased boyfriend's house to ask his wife for all of the gifts back that she bought him before he died. We'll get into that story. Yeah. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In a video on Instagram, a Ring doorbell camera caught an explosive exchange between two women on the front porch of a house. The side chick showed up to her dead boyfriend's house and his wife, or widow, answered the door. The side chick said she came to get all of the gifts that she had given the dead man. The wife cursed out the side chick and pushed her away from the door. It was all caught on camera. The question is, can you believe this? And have you ever asked for a gift back that you bought? And should you return a gift after a breakup? What if it's an engagement ring?
Oh, Shirley. That can't be the question after that story. What are you No, that can't be the question.
But answer,
after that story.
You can answer the story, then we'll move on to those questions. But think about those
shouldn't the question be, have you ever wanted something back you gave a person that's deceased?
Hello.
Answer it.
Did he go up with
you
that?
Can't go over nobody's house. The widow answered the door. You want all the stuff back that you gave her dead husband, cause this was her boyfriend on the side. She wants this stuff back. She just got pushed. She lucky that's all it was.
Not pushed down. And
she could have lost her life.
Yeah.
You don't go over nobody's house with
she
that.
She just wanted the gift. Maybe she bought him some expensive gift.
Baby, you got to chalk that up to a loss. Let's move on. Don't be going to this woman's house asking for.
Yeah,
are you crazy?
What did she buy him?
You was the side piece.
It's a loss. All of it's a loss.
And not only that, the wife is mourning. She's mourning the loss of her husband. Your timing is way off, man.
Entrees and sides. The thing that's on the menu is always the entree.
Right.
The sides is below in another section. You can pick any two you want to go with your entree. You can't be the side and all of a sudden confront the entree because you ain't on the menu. Mm-hmm. You can't go to this woman's house talking about we was seeing each other on the side. I want my stuff back.
Yeah. She was all the way wrong. She was out of pocket for sure. No. But it was all caught on camera anyway.
I sure want to see it. I sure want. Please send it to me. That's entertainment.
But where does she get the nerve? I mean, to do that. Where does she get the nerve?
She ain't got nothing to lose, sure.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Her life, she could.
It's because of technology now that we really get to see people as to how they really are. Because now this stuff gets captured. Yeah. It's been stupid people for a while. You just didn't know it.
Say that one again, Steve.
Yeah, it's been stupid people for a while. You just didn't know it. See, it's like, for example, for us as black people, we've been knowing about police brutality. It just now started getting recorded. Mm-hmm. We've been knowing this in the 60s. And when the police come here, it's going to pop off like this. In the 70s, we knew this. Now they got phone cameras. Now America know it. They can't believe it, so they ignore it. But
so what in your mind, though? What in your mind? Yeah, I'm about to go over there. I'm going to go and get.
But I'm going to tell you, let's think how the side chick would think for a minute. And that is, she's grieving too. She lost her boo. She just wanted the stuff back so she could remember him in her own way. Basically.
I think
again, chalk that up to a loss. You win some, you lose some.
It's got to be in the L column, because I think what they had was a lot of what they was together was because of what they could give each other.
Yeah.
And now that he gone, let me get this stuff back.
Exactly. Yeah. This is a mess right here. Yeah.
And the it was something over there cost a lot of money, though.
I'm telling you, what did she buy him?
What you think, Tommy?
Buy him?
It was a watch. It was something. She bought something cost well over $2,000-$3,000.
Tell you what, though, it'll be the last time you rang a doorbell. It's gonna be a while before you rang a doorbell. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Every time you see a doorbell, you're gonna have to go talk to a therapist. I just can't see doorbells no more. She whooped me, Lord.
Chalk it up, lady. You're not getting your stuff back. At all. All right, thank you guys. Coming up next, it is the nephew and today's prank phone call. Right after this, you should prank her, Tommy.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, does he have an outside influence? Does he have an outside influence? We'll get into it, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Woo! I got it for you. This right here, Shirley, this is called K. Miller. K. Miller. K. Miller. This K. Miller right here. So, this is pretty. You know what? This is probably from 1 to 10 of Tommy Stupid. This about 10.2. It's about 10.2.
It's over.
Yeah, this is off the scale. Yeah, this is ignorant. This is straight Tommy. This is Tommy at greatness right here. Let's go, cat dog. Hey, Miller, baby.
You get your butt over there and sit down. When I get through talking to him, then I'm gonna deal with you. Sit your butt down, Patrice. Right now. Hello. Who is this?
Who is this?
I'm looking for K. Miller. Who is K. Miller?
This K. Miller?
Let me tell you something, man. This Perkins. I already know. I've been finding out from people that you've been coming by my house when I'm gone. And you've been over here with my wife, Patrice. So let's get it all out here in the open. I'm looking for you. You hear me?
Hey, man, I don't even know who you are, man.
Sit your butt down, Patrice. Sit it down. K. Miller, when I find out where you at, when I get my hands on your ass, it's going to be over with.
So hold up now. I am K. Miller, but you ain't going to do to me.
Oh, it's you can kill her.
It seems like somebody, is your girl and you can't handle it. I don't appreciate no lightweight cupcake calling me, accusing me of doing something I ain't done yet, but I will do it.
No, look, don't start this here today, dog. I ain't got enough in me right now to hold this pressure. Now I'm looking for your ass, and when I find you, dog, this ain't going to be good between me and you.
Now, you don't got enough because you ain't your girl right. That's why you calling me, accusing me of your. But, I might as well go there because it sounds like you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Hey, dog, don't sit here and say nothing stupid to me like this here, dog. Matter of fact, we can just meet right now and get all this over. Sit your butt down, Patrice.
Don't move till I'm through with it. Now, Mr. K. Miller, let me tell you something, man. Why don't we just meet up and get this over with?
So we can do that. We can go ahead and meet up. And when you meet with me, make sure you put your lip down and work your jelly, because I got something for you.
Make sure I do what?
Put your lip down and work your jelly, because I got something for you.
You ain't gonna talk to me crazy, dog.
Hey, man, look here. You don't know who the you dealing with. Now, this is K. Miller, and you got the right phone number. But look here, you can't call my number asking any kind of way. Now, I don't know who the you are, but you don't need to be with me.
All I'm telling you is I'm looking for you. And they already gave me the description. You 6'2", you drive a black Chrysler, and I already know when I see you, it ain't gonna be good between me and you, man.
I don't drive no Chrysler.
You don't drive no Chrysler 300?
Hell no. I don't drive no Chrysler.
Okay, what you drive?
I'm gonna kick your
You don't drive no Chrysler black 300?
No, my brother drives a Chrysler.
Where your brother at right now? That's what I need to know.
Don't worry about what my brother is. Where are you right now?
Oh,
That's what I need to know. Where are you right now?
You ain't.
You calling my house? I'm just trying to mess with my brother and my brother finna get married. You calling him, accusing him of some I know ain't been doing nothing.
So your brother finna get married, but he's still going over to my house messing with my... Sit your down, Patrice.
Because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. If he is laying the pipe, he laying it right, and your woman's getting the light.
Look, I ain't got time for your little nursery rhymes now. Look, ain't you K. Miller?
Yeah, I'm K. Miller, but my brother's Miller.
Your brother named Miller?
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Miller.
Both of y'all is K. Millers?
Yeah.
Okay, but your brother is the one that drives the black 300 Chrysler?
Right.
I'ma whoop his ass as soon as I see him. What do
you ain't gonna do a thing to my brother, because like I told you earlier, you're a lightweight cupcake and if my brother is he doing what he's supposed to be doing, because you ain't obviously laying the pipe right, and I don't appreciate you calling my house, threatening me, and then trying to threaten my daughter.
I'ma whoop you and your brother if I got to. It don't even make no difference to me. It don't make no difference to me how I go down, whether I run into K. Miller, Carla Miller. It don't make me no difference. I'm whooping a Miller's sooner or later.
You ain't doing a thing. I want you to come by this right now. You hiding behind the phone because you weak. You're weak, pocket, low down, sorry. Come on over this right now, and me and my brother gonna whoop your lightweight cupcake.
We'll meet you on the corner of Frankfurt and Kelly right now at the service station.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. I got something for you.
I'm through hearing all this you talking about. All I want to know is how long it's going to take for you to get to the service station. That's all I want to know from you.
What?
All I want to know is how long it's going to take for you to get to the service station on Frankfurt and Kelly. How long is it?
Call right now.
Well, come on then. I'm on my way to...
I'm ready for you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to whoop your ass, and then when I find out who your brother...
I got something for your... Come on, bring it on.
Okay, cool. Let me tell you one more thing before you...
You gotta tell me that you ain't already told me.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked.
Man, go ahead. You gonna get your... I just told me doing some like this here. Tell me doing going through a divorce around here. My blood pressure up. That's gonna put me some cholesterol medication. I ain't feeling good. I'm trying to defend my brother on the phone, and you crank calling him at this time of day. What kind of is this? And you're lucky it's taking the answer the phone.
Who?
You know, senior.
Oh, that's your daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, here's K. Miller, too.
Yeah, he came over too. He would have got you know. You would have needed bulletproof vest coming down that.
K. Miller, look. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And there is greatness. That is great.
That's how you sum it all up.
And there you have it.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to give credit where credit is due, you know?
Yeah.
When you stupid on purpose, you know what I'm saying? When you stupid with a purpose, it works. You just got to know what you're doing.
I thought you couldn't help it. Okay. Am I wrong? I'm the only one that thinks that?
No, you're not. Okay. We all agree. Shirley, I'm sorry. We left you hanging on his stupidity.
He's so stupid, he don't even know he's stupid.
Yeah, come on.
That's stupid.
But I don't have a problem saying I'm permanently stupid. I have no problem saying that, you know?
Whether you said it or not, we know already.
Okay. I don't know why we got to keep repeating it every day.
Every day we have to repeat it.
It was a dude in Family Feud raised his hand. He said, Steve, I ain't got no question. I just want to say, man, your nephew's stupid.
I ain't got no question.
Wow. Tommy.
Okay.
King of pranks.
Hey. I greatly appreciate it. All right. I don't mind wearing the crown for it. I really don't. All right. It is going down. Let's see. What is it? Memorial weekend. I got my holidays all mixed up. Memorial weekend, Louisville, Kentucky at the Louisville, Kentucky Comedy Club. That is the 23rd, 24th, and 25th of May. 23, 24, 25. The nephew is coming to town Memorial weekend. So get your barbecue on and get your laugh on with the nephew because I'm coming to town. Might ride a horse or two. Yeah, because I'm where the Derby is. You know, I tried to get booked doing the Derby time. You can't get that. That's hard to get when you're trying to get booked doing Derby weekend. Mm-hmm. That's the hardest thing to get. So I got the next best thing. I got Memorial weekend. So I'll be there. Tickets on sale right now. Permanently stupid is on the way.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, my strawberry letter, and the subject is, does he have an outside influence? We'll find out what that's all about right after this. There's a recent ZipRecruiter survey that says 76% of all employers plan to hire for 2025 this year. And if you're hiring, add ZipRecruiter's latest feature, Zip Intro, to your plan. It's easy. You just pick a time and Zip Intro finds and schedules qualified candidates for you. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. That's ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry.
You're listening
to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. You never know. It could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, does he have an outside influence? Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband can be the sweetest man or the most annoying person in the world, depending on his mood. If he feels like talking, he does it on his terms. I share tidbits of my workday with him, and we talk about that together. But if I ask him how his day was, he says everything was fine or uneventful that day. He doesn't share any parts of his personal life, and it sounds strange to say that because I thought marriage meant that we had the same personal life with the exception of our friends. He has a different opinion, and when I ask him what's going on, he tells me that I'm nosy or nagging him. As a married man, he rode through a new neighborhood and took pictures of 3 homes, and I saw the pictures on his phone. I can't ask about them because he would have a fit and start hiding his phone again. He always has his AirPods in, and he walks around the house on the phone. I don't dare ask him who he's talking to because he will embarrass me while he is on the phone. He's done that numerous times before. I have walked in on him pleasuring himself and, call me crazy, but I think he was on the phone with another woman while he was doing it. It makes me think he has an outside influence that's making him act like this towards me. The final straw for me was him coming home with a tray of jambalaya and a tray of seafood pasta, and he said that a girl he met recently has a new catering company, so he helped her out by ordering from her. Why didn't he call me first to see what I wanted? Do I need to find the new girl that caters food, or is it someone else? Why has my husband's attitude changed? Well, it doesn't sound like it's changed much. It sounds like he's been this same person throughout your marriage. You said he could be the sweetest man or the most annoying person in the world, depending on his mood. You said that. Now you're asking about outside influences. If you mean another woman, yes, it most certainly can be that. And it could be this catering woman. I mean, but it really sounds like something you should be asking him, and not us, not Steve and I. But again, you should be asking your husband, like I said, because why are you so afraid to talk to this man? You're afraid, it sounds like. And it doesn't sound like he likes you at all. He doesn't want to hear what you have to say. He's ignoring you in the house with his AirPods in. So far, the way it's been going, you say something, he shuts you down with his response. Who gave him that power? You did. I mean, what's wrong with you asking him certain questions? And who is he that he won't answer you? Or why is he trying to make you feel badly for asking the questions in the first place? This is a controlling situation on his part, I think, because he's got you scared to say anything to him. You got to speak up. You have a voice. You got to change the narrative here. Let him know how you feel and what you want. Make it about you sometimes, not always about him. Steve?
Well, this letter right here has a few angles to it. I will tell you this right here. He don't like you. Let me just go and get that out the way. He don't really like you. And I'm going to help you understand something about women. So women, pay attention, because I think this is going to help a lot of you, because I've heard this before. Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband can be the sweetest man or the most annoying person in the world. I'm not talking about that part right there. Depending on his mood, if he feels like talking, he does it on his terms. Most men are not as talkative as women overall as a whole. That's just, and I'm not being sexist, it's just most men are normally not as talkative as most women. Now, are there exceptions to that? Of course it is. But I'm just making a general statement for the most part. So that's not uncommon. Here's the problem in this letter starting. I share tidbits of my workday with him, and we talk about that together. But if I ask him how his day was, he says everything was fine or eventful that day. He don't share any parts of his personal life, and it sounds strange to say that. Well, let me start with this. When you say you share tidbits of your day, and we talk about it, and then when you ask him how his day was, he said everything was fine or uneventful. Why is that happening? Because you take up all the time.
Tidbits mean small.
To her. But you know how many tidbits she done bought up? And you take up all the doggone talk time. Then when you ask him how his day went, he go, I'm fine. Everything was good. Ain't nothing happened. Just wasn't eventful. How many women go through this? I can promise you a lot. Because ladies, you don't even see how you come across with that. And I'm not blaming you. I'm just, you're not aware of these tidbits that you talk about. It don't really be bits. And it don't be tids. Because y'all have to verbalize things. And you take up the time. So in defense of him, is you talking too much. And it's after work, and a man ain't gonna want to talk about his work. He just ain't. So that part is okay. Now, the rest of the letter is not good. He doesn't share any parts of his personal life, and that sounds strange to say that, because I thought marriage meant that we had the same personal life. Who told you that? That's not what that means. You cannot have the same personal life as your mate. Who told you that? You have to always have some form of individuality in order for the marriage to work. Nobody wants to be tied to the hip with somebody the rest of their life. Nobody finna do that.
Hang on, Steve.
I want to go do something. My wife go do something. We can't do everything together. I don't want you playing golf.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, does he have an outside influence? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You've heard us talk about the benefits of Globe Life Insurance. Globe Life has been protecting families for generations. Globe Life is easy to buy with rates starting as low as $3.49 a month. There is no medical exam, just a simple application. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. Again, that's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, does he have an outside influence?
I don't know if he has an outside influence, but this man don't like you. So let's get to this letter. Mm-hmm. Either your husband can be the sweetest person in the world or most annoying. Depends on his mood. He only likes to talk on his terms. Now, here's what she said in the letter. I shared tidbits of my workday with him and talk about it together, but I asked him how his workday was. He said everything was fine and it wasn't nothing eventful. And I'm telling her that's because you use up all the time with all your tidbits. By the time you cover the 8-9 tidbits that happen to you all day, he don't want to talk no more. It's after work. I'm off. I don't want to talk about my job. I want to leave my job at the house. That's all that is. But now let's move on. And then she said that sounds kind of strange to her because I thought marriage meant that we had the same personal life. Lady, who told you that? Marriage does not mean you have the same personal life. That means you come together, join together in a marriage to be a benefit and a help to one another, to pledge your love to somebody, and to help you all reach a common goal, and to live your life together and have a family. That's marriage. Should you have a personal life of your own? You absolutely should. There are things that your wife should do that she don't want you involved in and you don't want to be involved in. And there's some things that you do that your wife don't need to be involved in and you don't want her involved in. I don't want my wife smoking cigars. Me and my friend. I don't want my wife coming to play golf with me. Mm-hmm. Every time she tell me I'm going to take some golf lessons, I change the subject.
What do you change it to? That's
just anything. Shopping.
Oh, okay.
Let's do something you like to do. And then that's it. And come on now. She got her friends. They go have their teas, their little wines and stuff. Mm-hmm. Me and my friends smoke cigars, play golf. That's it. And fish. Mm-hmm. Now, she fishes with me, but that's it. All right, now. Then he has a different opinion. And when I ask him what's going on, he tells me that I'm nosy or nagging him. Nagging, ladies, I wrote in the book, and I will remind you what nagging is. Nagging is tone and timing. That's all it is. So it could be the way you bringing it up and the tone you using to it. It could be. But your man don't really care for you. We finna get into that. As a married man, he rode through a new neighborhood and took pictures of 3 homes, and I saw the pictures on his phone. So he took pictures of 3 houses he liked. Now, you saw him on his phone. Now, guess what? I can't ask him about him because he would have a fit and start hiding his phone again. Wait a minute. What you mean hiding his phone again? You been going through the man's phone? So now he done took some pictures of 3 houses he liked. That's all it was. Man, lady, come on. You got to pull up. You too much. You overreacting a little bit here, but maybe not because he don't like you. He always has his AirPods in and he walks around the house on the phone. I dare not ask him who he's talking to because he will embarrass me while he's on the phone. He don't like you. This dude just walking around the house. What you talking me? See, I'm on the phone. Let me talk on the phone. I don't bother you when you on the phone. Now you over there in the corner going, oh, I didn't mean all that. Now, wait a minute. I have walked in on him pleasuring himself and called me crazy. But I think he was on the phone with another woman while he was doing it. Now, he probably was.
If you're being honest,
I'm just gonna be real with you. I can't. I can't help him here. I'm gonna just go out and say that probably what would happen.
That helps for sure, right?
It is, Mm-hmm. Okay. It makes me think he has an outside influence that's making him act like this towards me? Lady, how much information you need?
Right.
He don't talk to you. He keep his earbuds in. Every time you say something to him, he taking pictures of 3 houses. He ain't mention the houses to you. He on the phone pleasuring himself. You think he talking to a woman? Call me crazy. I think he got outside influence making him act up. The final straw for me was him coming home with a tray of jambalaya and a tray of seafood pasta. And he said that the girl he met recently had a new catering company, so he helped her out by ordering from her. That sounds fair. Why didn't he call me first to see what I wanted? He don't like you. He don't care what you want. How many times I gotta tell you? He don't even talk to you. You gonna eat what I bring home. I bought a tray of it. Eat this right here. I don't even like you. Matter of fact, I don't even care what you want.
Leave your comments.
Do I need to find this new girl that caters the food? Okay, go over there.
Strawberry letter.
Why is my husband's attitude changed? It ain't changed. He been the same through the whole letter.
Yeah, on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you, Steve. It's Steve Harvey.
He don't like you.
Check us out at the Strawberry Letter Podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
He want a divorce.
Coming up, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after.
He looking at them new houses he gonna move into.
With the caterer.
Yeah. And she can cook. I done bought a tray, not a plate, a tray.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You've heard us talk about the benefits of Globe Life Insurance. Globe Life has been protecting families for generations. Globe Life is easy to buy with rates starting as low as $3.49 a month. There is no medical exam, just a simple application. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. Again, that's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, Shirley, just tell everybody right now on May 11th, the Mother's Love and Laughter Comedy Jam will be happening in Jacksonville, Florida. Be Cheryl Underwood, Skeet, and my man A-Train. Me and the Stash going to be in the building. Me and the Stash. First time on stage with a Stash. Finna go ahead and bust this out on y'all. That's what I'm going to do right there, man. Is any tips for this mustache that I'm growing? Any got anything?
Yeah, a little faint.
Keep it growing.
Yeah.
Growing.
You gotta brush it backwards with a toothbrush and then clip the dead end, clip the ends of it. It'll grow thicker.
Okay. I didn't even know that.
Well, you ain't never had none. How is you gonna know it?
All right, here we go. NBA, man, tonight we got the Magic and the Celtics. Celtics leads that series 1-0. I think the Celtics pretty much gonna take that series. We got the Heat and the Cavaliers. The Cavs up 1-0. You still nervous about this, Uncle? Is this still something?
No, not right now.
Okay. Feel good. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna blow by the Heat.
Okay. All right. Second round it is. All right. Then we got the Warriors and the Rockets. And of course the Warriors lead 1-0.
That's the problem we having right here. That's the problem we have. Y'all down.
We're going to play better tonight. That's all. We're going to play better. We're going to be back in this thing. It's going to be 1-1 by tomorrow. We good.
Okay. Well, if it ain't, I'll be here. You better hope I ain't here. You're too old. You ain't going to want to be here tomorrow.
All right. Also, man, the NFL draft is tomorrow in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Do you have any advice for these young men who are getting drafted tomorrow? Does you have any?
No, I mean, they've been working their whole life for this moment. It's a dream come true. It's emotional for a lot of these cats, man, and I understand it. I mean, these cats been playing ball since Pee Wee football, a lot of them.
Yeah. And
dreamed of playing in the NFL, and they gonna get their name called. And they gonna walk up and put a hat on and hold a jersey up. That's a great moment for them. So, just look, man, understand what this money is. It ain't forever. Understand that all them people in that living room thinking they gonna get a piece.
What?
Yeah. And brother, buckle up and hang on, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do not put all your faith in your agent, your manager, your lawyer, because they can all be in cahoots. Do not let anybody sign for your money except you. Have full control of it and watch every dollar. Don't believe nothing nobody tell you about money. Nothing.
Yeah.
Do not let anybody sign for your money. Don't let nobody give you an allowance out your money. Control your life. Don't let them agents in, man. That's what they do, man. They make me sick. Bruh, I know football players that's on allowance. They used to come to my club.
Wow. That was great advice, Steve.
That's good advice, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Junior. Thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, we have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this one is from Vivian in Santa Fe. Vivian says, I have not lived with my husband for almost 4 years. We visit each other every other weekend, and I love this setup. Our sex life is also a lot better since I moved to New Mexico, and we don't argue or get on each other's nerves this way. So why would he want to mess our good thing up and move here? Just so we can argue all the time? That's strange.
That's really different. Why don't you tell him your feelings like you just told us?
Mm-hmm.
Because I bet you if you cool with it, I'm going to be cool with it. I promise you that.
Every other weekend, but you're still married. She lives there. You live here.
And why would I want to go to New Mexico?
Because she's there. That's why he's going, right?
Mm.
Oh, well.
He's tired of their arrangement.
Mm.
Sounds like. She loves the setup. She loves the setup.
I love it for them.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
This is
2 weeks.
New marriage.
Whoa, that do sound hella.
So she wants to know, why does he all of a sudden want to move there with her?
I don't know. Maybe he don't. He just saying it. He ain't moved yet.
Okay. All right. Well, she certainly loves it. So anyway, we have time for another one. You don't seem that interested.
Not at all.
You are overly interested in that one.
I can't really show my true feelings on this one right here.
I haven't quite figured that one out yet. Yeah. All right. This one's from Woody in Ocala, Steve. He says, my dad has been in and out of nursing homes because he likes to take things that aren't his. I went to pick him up from his third home and I found all kinds of stuff in his room that didn't belong to him. I put it all in a shopping bag and left it in the director's office. He got very mad and called me a snitch and a traitor. He knows what he did. He is not senile at all. What am I going to do with him? What's he going to do with him?
Well, your daddy still.
Yes. This is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just put up a Ring doorbell and make me some footage and sell it for content. Your daddy's he's a heist. Yeah, nice little just stealing. And you a traitor and a snitch.
What is he taking at the nursing home?
He a traitor.
He got some trays up there.
What kind of trays?
Food trays. He got some dental trays, because you can sell all this stuff back to people that they need.
Oh, really?
Walker wheels,
Just the wheels?
Yeah. He done disconnected a battery off somebody hoover around, you just take the battery out. They're going to need that battery back. You sell it back to them, Yeah. Got some baskets up there that he done took off of.
Baskets?
He got canes up there. People that left, sitting around. He pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
Hurricane.
So he's enterprising in these nursing homes.
Yeah, he over there making it happen. Then when they put him in another nursing home, go in with all gear. He got a little shop.
Medical supplies.
Yeah, he got all of it. He got toilet seats up there.
Yeah.
Band-Aids, tape.
Bedpans.
Yes.
Wow. You need the pen diapers. He got that.
Got the diapers, baby. He got a little store going on.
Yeah. Diapers, what you need. What you need.
Because the son said, the snitch and the traitor son said that he knows what he did. He's not senile at all.
Yeah.
And he just wants to know, what should he do with it.
I got Geritol up in here. I got everything.
Not Geritol.
Dones. I got some Bengay.
Yes.
Icy Hot.
Yes.
Tiger Balm. I got everything. Fixed Vapor Rub. I'm just up in here, man. Just a medical store.
He got her
Ernie. Go ahead, Mr. Ernie.
Mr.
Got some
Ernie
reading glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, so The snitch son just shouldn't tell, huh? All right. Thank you. Coming up at 20 minutes after, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, if the high egg prices have you down, there are 3 rural areas in Kansas and Kentucky that have a solution. If you want free eggs every month for a full year and you are willing to relocate from Graham County to Lincoln County in the state of Kansas or to Mayfield, Kentucky, this deal is for you. These areas have teamed up with the relocation company Make My Move to entice people to move there. To sweeten the deal, you also get other perks like cash bonuses, utility discounts, and country club memberships. Would you relocate for a year of free eggs? What do you think, Steve?
Relocate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For some eggs?
Yeah, to Kansas or Kentucky. Yeah. For a year, for a full year now.
You can't think no smaller than that right there. That's the solution you came up with.
As high as eggs are, free eggs for every month for a full year.
Why don't you quit eating eggs?
And stay where you at.
They're going to give you cash bonuses. They're going to give you utility discounts and country club memberships. It might be a sweet deal to some people, Steve.
I don't see it.
Well, how much we talking on this discount utility? That light bill.
Yeah.
Really high. I'm not mad. Mm-hmm. Where is this now?
That's right. It's in Kansas or Kentucky.
Then there's that.
Anybody rushing out to Kansas?
Well, they need help, obviously.
I'll definitely go to Kentucky, but we are not going to Kansas.
It's cold in Kansas.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 33 minutes after the hour. We're going to play a round of Would You Rather when we come back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Folks, there are a lot of reasons to like Hyundai. Hyundai's done a lot to support American consumers. I mean, they announced their investment of $21 billion in the United States over the next 3 years that will expand manufacturing and create more jobs for Americans.
And they just announced that they will not be raising MSRP through June 2nd, no matter what. Call 562-314-4603 for more details.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather get your wife a Mother's Day gift, or would you rather not buy her anything? You know what Tommy always says.
Man, but she listening. I'm going to give my wife a gift. But that ain't my mama, though.
That's what he always says.
But she listening, so you thought that delivery was better when you said
that's how stupid he is.
He's trying to convince us that he's not.
See, y'all keep trying to measure this stupidity. I'm telling you, it's loose.
Junior, would you rather
get a Mother's Day gift? Oh, absolutely.
You don't subscribe to Tommy's theory that she's not your mother, she's your wife.
I just heard his response. I'm just going to go the other way.
Okay. All right. You're smart, Junior.
Yeah.
That ain't your mama, though. Your wife is not your mom.
See, we know what you're...
Yeah, you got to get a gift. You can't be stupid. Next one, we ain't got to keep
Would you rather spend Father's Day, here you go, Steve, with your kids, or would you rather have a peaceful day alone?
Well, based on what I'm going to get, I might as well pick B.
Have a peaceful day alone?
Man, please.
I'll take B.
Yeah, B. B be great.
Wow. But it's
last year I was at my ranch and I had dinner with 2 of my sons and my wife.
Okay, that
was nice. Yeah.
That was very nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 7 kids.
Okay.
So where were the other 5 is what you're saying?
So what is you talking about? There's 2. It was nice. It's 2 out of 7.
A win is a win.
That ain't even 30% of the kids.
All right. Would you rather no more shopping in 2025? What? Or no more restaurants in 2025? What?
No more shopping. I got to have a restaurant.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
What? We already struggling with
Me and him ain't got to shop. We ain't got them 2 TV shows give you enough clothes. You ain't got to do nothing.
Oh, that's where we're going with that. That's where we're going with that one.
They got wardrobe.
Steve, haven't heard from you. No more shopping or no more restaurants this year?
I'm probably had to do it out them restaurants. I got
yes.
What?
Yes.
I don't need no clothes stuff, but I gotta buy. I gotta buy some golf balls or something.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
I'll get some DoorDash or whatever they got.
All right. Would you rather take a road trip without GPS or would you rather ride with a cigarette smoker? Which one would you rather?
I can take the trip without GPS.
Yeah, without GPS. Yeah.
Do you know I've never, ever used GPS on the car?
Really? Because you know your way around the country that well from when you were doing stand-up?
No, I ain't going nowhere that I don't know the way.
What?
I don't go nowhere I don't know the way. What I'm going for? I go to the store. I know where the store at. I go over your house. I know where your house. I don't know where you stay while I'm getting in this car.
I'm never you.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up next, we're going to close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What's up? It's DJ Khaled.
Hey, what up? This your boy Chris Brown.
Hey, this is Keisha Cole.
God's people, this is Kirk Franklin.
Hey, this is John Legend, and you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You've heard us talk about the benefits of Globe Life Insurance. Globe Life has been protecting families for generations. Globe Life is easy to buy with rates starting as low as $3.49 a month. There is no medical exam, just a simple application. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. Again, that's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day. Yeah, it's been a good day. We've had fun today. Boy, you and Tommy really got into it earlier about the raise and the job and all of that.
Boy, you come up in my office cussing at me and you think you can get up out of here?
The first thing it said was, don't be emotional.
Once you bring emotion into it, I have it for you. I'm really undeveloped in my Christianity. If you come to me hard, I just don't know how to, be soft with you.
Be a Christian.
And that was Tommy asking for a raise.
What's
going on?
They're gonna cuss me. What?
I mean, the big one too. Woo.
I've been up in this blankety blank 20 years. Well, I tell you, you ain't gonna be up in this blankety blank 21. That's how we gonna work.
Yeah, he said I've been being up in here stupid for 20 years. Thank you, Steve. Take us out.
Hey, my closing remarks today, I want you all to be aware of something that I've found to be a little bit troubling sometimes. It's the word karma. The word karma. I've been watching people and they toss this word around so loosely. And I want you all to be careful. Be careful of people who always use the word karma, because they throw it around like they have the right to. Is there a karma committee? And who's on it? Who determines what's happening to you as karma? Don't throw that word around so easily, because if you look up the definition of karma and you Google it, it'll throw you off a little bit, because it really has a lot to do with religion and certain religions in this world. That's where the word karma came from. So when people always talk about, yeah, that's karma, what's happening to you is karma, that's not all the way. It's not always the case. Be careful of people who use that word a lot, because I have to warn you, who determines what karma is, and how long does karma last? Have you ever noticed people throw that word around to keep you in a certain place, to keep you in a certain category, to keep you feeling a certain kind of way? Even after you've moved on long from it, real negative people have a tendency to throw this word karma around. I want y'all to be aware of this, man, because it's dangerous to let people do it. See, God has this thing called grace and mercy, and God passes it out to whoever asks for it. If you ask God for forgiveness for something, and God gives you his grace and he forgives you, that allows you to be forgiven. God never brings it back up again, and you're free to move on. So you gotta be careful of people who talking about every time something happens to you, they relate it to something that you did before and they call it karma. That's not what it is, y'all. Listen to me. The vast majority of things that happen to you, it ain't karma. It's just life. What are you talking about? You lose a loved one. That ain't karma. Something happens to you negatively. That's not karma. That's life. It's called trials. It's called tests. It's a challenge. It's a setup for a comeback. It's a lot of things, but it don't have to be karma, man. You know, listen to me. If you murder someone and you get sent to prison, that's justice. That's justice. You can call it karma if you want to, but it's court system. It's just justice. I notice a lot of people use karma to keep you from feeling forgiven. I know on a personal note that I've done something way back when I was a young man. And do you know that there are still people in my life when something negative happens to me, they refer back to that moment as karma. I don't let them do it to me. God has been forgiving me for the things I've done as a young man. He been forgave you a long time ago for the things you've done as a young man. You've had so many blessings that occurred in your life since you made that mistake as a young man, as a young girl, as a young woman. Do you know how many blessings you've had since you've made those mistakes? Then when something else called life pops up your way, here comes somebody wanting to relate it back to the time you had your baby, the time you left this man, you walked out of this situation, and they want to call that karma. Don't let them do that. Listen to me, y'all. God is in the forgiving business. When he forgives you, don't let people keep you from being free of it by reminding you of a word that they throw around way too loosely called karma. Every time something happens, you see on the internet, karma's a B, karma's this, karma is that. Karma. Who are these people? Who is the karma committee? I don't go for that. I have no karma committee that I answer to. I answer to my Heavenly Father, and I suggest that you do too. So from now, when you ask God for forgiveness and God forgives you, move on. And don't let nobody on the karma committee hold you to your former past and your former mistakes, because God has allowed you to move on, and you should. Thank you very much. Those are my closing remarks. Hope you got something from it. Hey, y'all, listen. God willing, we'll see you all tomorrow.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening
to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.